We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. These were no doubt some of the most significant words penned by our founding fathers on July 4th, 1776. Defining what equality means in education has continued to evolve, and the 14th Amendment has continued to be one of the most significant additions to the Constitution when it comes to promoting and securing equal access to education for everyone. In the state of California, one case that used the 14th Amendment as the basis for its claim that students in urban and impoverished areas did not have equal access to education due to what was referred to as wealth discrimination was Serrano versus Priest. Initiated in 1968 in the Superior Court of Los Angeles County, the Serrano versus Priest case took center stage. John Serrano was a parent of one of several Los Angeles public school students, and Ivy Baker Priest was the California State Treasurer at the time. The court argued in Serrano versus Priest that education is a fundamental interest. It noted that for generations, education had been seen as one of the major paths for those who would be economically and socially mobile. The Serrano complaint alleged a number of inequalities that resulted from California's system of school financing. First and foremost, important was the inequality that results because the finance system ties the quality of education to district wealth. Other types of inequality were alleged, such as the quality of education depends on the geographic accident of school district residents. The system fails to take account of children's educational needs and the system inequalities of services and facilities. The novelty in the Serrano's opinion characterization of education as a fundamental interest is not the recognition of education's importance. It is that Serrano coupled the interest in education with wealth discrimination rather than racial discrimination. Finally, the defendants argued that a district's wealth did not necessarily reflect the wealth of families living in the district, to which the court responded that classification according to district wealth is no less invalid than classification to family wealth. The results of the Serrano versus Priest case seem to have played a major role in the funding of schools in the state of California. Some have suggested that the ruling in this case led to a decline in school spending. Others claim that Proposition 13 passed in 1978, reducing property taxes on homes, businesses, and farms, had a direct impact on district funding. They believe this proposition was favored so highly by voters because of the adverse effects of the Serrano Priest case. Today, California continues to grapple with funding formulas to meet the needs of all students in an effort to ensure equity and access in education. Whatever the case, the Serrano versus Priest ruling in 1968 appears to have paved the way for continued discussion and reform in the state of California so that all children have an equal educational opportunity.